hard-fought NBA battle. Hi, everyone. Here are the starters for Utah. Markkanen and Collins, the 3 and 4. Colin Sexton out there with Collier. And it's Kessler in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with Grady Dick. And it's Barrett in at the small forward. Well, this last stretch of the season could be the final NBA games for some of the aging stars in the league. Grant, when did you know it was time?
Well, you know, B.A., I made it 19 years in the league, and at 40 years old, I was kind of happy to be done. But I hope that all the guys retiring this year have the same closure I had.
Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Quickly didn't hold back there, taking some contact inside if he has to.
Pass to Sexton. Shot is up. That one's wide left. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Here's Barrett. He got a piece of it. Here's Collier. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Outside Barrett. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Quickly from outside. Collins with the rebound. The Jazz have gone 1 for 3 so far. Inside, here's Kessler. Barnes with the rebound. To the inside, here's Pirtle. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Collins. And the Jazz with possession. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic, and I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope we can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
And Allie, thanks. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Barnes. Really played well against Orlando in his last game. On the wing quickly. 5 on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Quickly's got his second basket of the game.
I like Quickly's decision-making that time, calling his own number.
Timeout called, the Jazz. And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Grant.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
Markkanen finds Sexton. No one near him. Yep, that one's good.
He knows he can make it from there, so he shoots that one with confidence. Sexton looking very, very self-assured right now.
Quickly with the ball. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Barrett. And the call will be against John Collins. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Sensible is checked in for John Collins. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Now here's Quickley. Shot clock at 6. Utah grabs the miss. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And games like that are backbreakers. To be so close to victory, but let it slip away is frustrating.
You want to respond in kind, but that last game, it was an effort that most of the time can get you a win. Ran into a tough opponent who was playing at a high level.
Got a hand on it.
And Markkanen showing all 7 foot of himself there.
Pass to Kessler. Now Sexton. It's rebounded by Barron.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And it's quickly with a miss. Utah leading by 3. Here's Collier. He's got 5. Shot's good by Sensabaugh.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Timeout called, the Raptors. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Pass to Walter. Here's Shed.
2 minutes left in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first quarter of the game.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
After years of competing for championships and winning one, Toronto is suddenly in a rebuild phase, Brent.
Yeah, they had a familiar roster for many years, and then last couple of years a little bit underperforming, trying to find some guys to stabilize where their franchise is going. It's a bit of a reset in Toronto.
Looking at the Raptors, Brent, things have not gone too smoothly since their 2019 championship.
Well, I felt like that championship roster was built just for that year, though, BA. There wasn't a lot of, progression that was going to come from that. They went in, they got Kawhi, they won the championship, and now it's all about rebuilding their franchise in the style that they want to do it. They have one guy that they believe in, Scotty Barnes, RJ Barrett on the trade, and slowly and surely they're going to start to put these pieces around to become a contender again.
First one falls for him. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, BA. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Sensabaugh. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Sensabaugh's gotten his second bucket on the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The floater. Utah grabs the miss.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Misses from close range. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Walter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first
That one's on Clarkson.
14 foul. 2.
Toronto shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Walter taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Williams is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Now George. No points so far. Pass to Filipowski. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Raptors trail by 5. Here's Walter. And in that win against the Magic, he's another guy who really played well. Here's Collier. And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
Yeah, his problems at the foul line had an effect the last time they took the court.
Second free throw, no good.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pass to Mobo. 16 seconds left in the first quarter here. He's off on that one. Here's Collier. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Wizards in Washington.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Jazz. They lead by 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Utah?
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
So the Jazz 5 right now. George and Sexton in the backcourt. Markkanen and Collins the 3 and 4. And it's Kessler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you.
That's relentless energy from Scotty Barnes just all over the offensive glass.
Sexton passes to Markkanen. And here's Sexton, guarded by Dick. Now here's Sexton. He's closely guarded. No good there.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
George against Quickly. Shoots over George. And that one's good. Quickly's got 8. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Just 5 on the clock. The offensive rebound. Sexton misses. For Toronto, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Utah leading. George outside. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got 4 rebounds in the game. Markkanen with it. Now Quickly defending. Pass to Kessler. Here's Sexton. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
There's the length. Tough to get over Scotty Barnes.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Timeout called, the Jazz. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Abaji's checked in for Toronto. And a switch here also for Utah. Sensaball's checked in.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Hurdle, and the layup falls. Hurdle's got his first bucket in this one.
When it comes to interior scoring, Hurdle, as efficient as they come.
Now here's George. No points yet. Here's Sexton. The shot that time not on target. Hurdle with some nice D.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Here's Sensaball. Barnes with the rebound. For Toronto, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Outside Dick. On the take. Outside Barrett. Up top Barnes. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And shooting off the catch, Scotty Barnes has built out that part of his game.
George passes to Kessler. There's a minute 47 left to play in the second quarter. Shot's good by Sensaball.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
Toronto calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Utah making a switch here. Filipowski, he's checked in for Kessler. Williams comes in for Collins. Clarkson's checked in for Sexton. And it's Collier in for George. Good on the bucket. And it's a 4-point Utah lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Barnes. A minute 9 left in the first half of basketball. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. We are getting deep in the season. Let's see the standings out east. You take a look at the Raptors. A really frustrating season for them. They're looking forward to the draft.
Well, right now for Toronto, as we see them limp towards the finish line, you really have to believe that everyone is going to be evaluated from top to bottom.
And you have to wonder just how different this team will look next season, from players to possibly coaches, maybe every level of the organization.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I could settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Count it.
You got to bring more fire than that to stop Clarkson. He's a pro at fending off tight defense.
Pass to Mobo. Here's Shed. Soft touch off the glass. 27 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Sensaball. Williams from long range. The shot won't fall.
Just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Just 4 seconds left in the second period. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Utah ahead, up by 2. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Greetings to each and every one of you. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. And that'll about do.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Emmanuel quickly with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Grady Dick, and it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. To the paint. Here's Sexton. Good work defensively by Dick. Toronto trailing. And you know, Brent, Scotty Barnes does so much for this team. That includes creating for others.
Yeah, I think that's probably the #1 attribute. He's got the length and size to be a defender that can guard 2 through 4, BA, but Scotty's a problem because he can create opportunities and advantage on the offensive end.
Markkanen outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Collier. A deep 3. Rebound by the Raptors. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Barnes against Collins for the tie. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
And here's Sexton. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game.
Well, Sexton getting ahead of steam. You could see he had his eyes on the rim and then the body to follow.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, John Collins is fitting nicely on the Jazz, and Coach Will Hardy said he's given us a huge lift on the offensive end. He's a tough cover, the way he's able to mix up popping and rolling. The defense can't prepare for just one thing. It makes him a dynamic threat.
Able to score on multiple levels, Allie. Thank you. And he lobs it up, and finished off by Kessler.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Boy, talk about going north to south. Scotty Barnes is explosive.
Here's Collier. He's got 5. Outside Sexton. Collins inside, working on Barnes. And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
Now here's Dick. Check by Sexton. Dick with a miss. Utah leading by 4. Here's Collier. Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier. Here's Markkanen. Plenty of space. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Beyond the arc. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
So important to just have Scotty take these shots. It's not even about making them, to continue to build out his game.
And the Jazz call time here. Brent, we've seen quickly step up as a team leader since he came into the league.
Well, he's had tremendous confidence in what it is that he brings to a basketball team from the very beginning. It's taken him a little bit of time to gain that in the NBA setting, but he is now asserting himself as a floor general.
So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Let's hear it for your Raptors, Little Ballers!
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. George with it, still without a bucket. Pass to Sensabaugh. 6 to shoot. Oh, rejected by Boucher. And there's the shot clock violation. transition. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Raptors have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Battle.
Come on, box him out, man.
To the left wing. Here's Walter. He's covered by Clarkson. Walter can't get it to go. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's George. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. George has got his first basket.
Williams.
Raptors trail by 3. Here's Walter. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's Shed. Oh, Williams with the block. They get it back. Boucher, no good. The Jazz have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 5-point Jazz lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Utah leading by 4. Pass to Filipowski. And here's Clarkson. Out to the right wing. Here's Sensabaugh. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Shed, averaging around 6 a game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his second personal foul.
Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
The line for Toronto. Shed. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. He's perfect from the line this time. The Jazz have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Now here's Clarkson, guarded closely. Here's George. The second effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. George has got 6 here in the quarter.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Utah ahead, up by 4. And time for a short break. Stay right there. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Jazz leading by 4. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the 4th. George and Sexton in the backcourt. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Collins in at the 5. And it's Clarkson missing.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
The Jazz shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Sexton misses. Pass to Quickly. Back to Barrett. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Clarkson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Emmanuel Quickly.
You got to be cautious when you guard Clarkson. He's got a good burst. When he gets assertive like that, oftentimes will draw a foul.
2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses.
Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. Scotty Barnes comes in for Abaji. And Utah with a change here too. Kessler, he's checked in for George. And so Clarkson nails both of them. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 6. Pirtle, the pass to Quickly. Over Sexton. And that one hits the back iron.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Quickly against Clarkson. Lays it up and banks it in. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Got into the paint and then smelled that he was around the rim and got it done.
Quickly finds Barrett. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Collier, he's checked in for Utah. Down low. Here's Markkanen. It's Markkanen scoring inside.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Quickly. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Colin Sexton. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season. Averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
No good on that one.
And really known as a microwave scorer, Quickly's fearlessness is what allows him to really get cooking.
And he sinks the second. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Raptors trail by 9. Pass to Barrett. Over Markkanen. Shot is good by Barrett.
Barrett with a nice touch down there as the lefty was able to negotiate the little room that he had.
Outside Sexton. And here's Collins for three. No luck on that one.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Here's Barnes. Can't get it to fall. Jazz leading by 7. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. For 3, Collins sinks the tray.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Quickly outside. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Markkanen. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Dick. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Now here's Sexton. Guarded by Dick. Looking to get back on track. Second chance shot. Here's Kessler. Good work there as it goes.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
I like how selective Barrett is with taking threes. It's a big reason why he shoots a good percentage.
Now Markkanen. Rebound Toronto. Barrett's got 5 rebounds tonight. Fires the 3. Utah with the rebound. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Kessler. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Utah. Kessler. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. The Raptors have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Quickly, outside. Back to Barrett. Six on the shot clock. Excellent D there from Collins. Utah leading by 8. To the middle. And it's Sexton, that time on the assist from Collier.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Jazz.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
It's just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Isaiah Collier.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Boucher, no good. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. And so it's Utah Utah easily grabbing this one.
That's the end of the
Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Lori, an impressive win tonight. What do victories like this tell you about where this team is headed?
It gives us confidence. We showed that if
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Behring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.